Kanban is a work management method that helps you visualize work, optimize your processes, and understand and manage risks in delivering your services to the customers. The idea of Kanban can be traced back to the late 1940s in the Toyota production factories, where it started as an inventory control system. As you may have guessed, the word Kanban comes from Japanese and means signboard or visual board. Back then, Japanese engineer Taiichi Ono first implemented Kanban to maximize manufacturing efficiency. The Kanban method as we know it today emerged in the beginning of the 21st century. Taking the principles from Toyota, key players from the knowledge work field realized how the Kanban concept could positively change the way products and services are delivered. Nowadays, the Kanban method is widely spread across various industries. There are 6 key principles that define the Kanban method, divided into 2 groups: change management and service delivery principles. The change management principles show you that Kanban is not a Big Bang transformation model, but rather an evolutionary change approach seeking to improve what is already in place. The service delivery principles encourage you to recognize your company as a network of interdependent services so you can understand how work flows through it. This approach will help you stay user-centered and understand your customers' needs and expectations. To support these principles, there are 6 key practices in Kanban. 1. Visualize the workflow. In knowledge work, often your work remains intangible or invisible. To improve the delivery process, Kanban urges you to visualize how work flows through your organization. 2. Limit work in progress. This practice encourages you to focus on finishing the work at hand before moving on to the next. WIP limits are key to establishing a pull system and help you ensure smooth workflow. 3. Manage flow. Once you have an understanding of your flow, it's time to optimize how work passes through it. This means uncovering impediments, visualizing and managing blockers, and reducing wasteful activities, helping you to complete work as smoothly and predictably as possible. 4. Make process policies explicit. It's hard to improve what you don't understand, so make your process policies explicit and set clear guidelines that teams need to follow to deliver value while maintaining a sustainable pace. 5. Implement feedback loops. Kanban relies on regular cadences to keep everybody in the organization aligned. From team to management meetings and reviews, feedback loops help you learn and adapt to changes on time. 6. Improve collaboratively, evolve experimentally. Kanban is a method for continuous improvement, and you have to make those improvements collaboratively using data-driven experiments. The evolutionary approach of Kanban helps you understand your organization's current strengths and avoid resistance. Let's move forward and see how to visualize your workflow. You can start by making a Kanban board. When looking at the board, you should be able to understand how work flows through your system. Use a Kanban board to map all the stages of your work process from beginning to end. This allows you to identify the weak spots of your workflow and take the necessary actions to eliminate them. Also, don't forget to use work in progress limits on your board. They balance your workflow, indicate available capacity, and convert push into pull systems. Kanban boards can be built on whiteboards or walls. However, using digital platforms such as Kanbanize gives you unparalleled flexibility. In Kanban, work items are visualized as cards. Every Kanban card represents a single work item, where teams input details about the work at hand. A Kanban card can also contain information about who is responsible, when is its deadline, what is its priority, and many more. Once you've built your flow, it's time to measure it. Kanban teams do that with the help of lead time. This is the time it takes for a card to move through the entire workflow from requested to done. In other words, lead time is about how long it takes for a work item to reach the customer's hands. As a rule of thumb, the lesser your lead time is, the faster you can deliver value to your customers. However, is the Kanban method applicable to different use cases and industries? It sure is. Kanban is reportedly being successfully adopted throughout organizations in various industries, such as pharmaceutical, IT, financial services, engineering, and more. Researches, such as the State of Kanban, shows Kanban helps companies improve visibility of work, improve their delivery speed and predictability, align business objectives with day-to-day work, and increase customer satisfaction. Overall, the vast majority of companies indicate that the Kanban method is more effective than prior ways of working and managing work. We encourage you to start with what you do now and evolve gradually. Happy Kanbanizing!